Feeling stuck in life can be one of the hardest things. I know there are many times where I've felt stuck in life, that I wouldn't be able to get out of the situation I'm in. And the biggest thing is to understand that these events that are going on in your life that are making you feel stuck, you have to realize that you're just going to have to look forward to that next moment and just take it day by day. Because when you feel stuck, you're going to have to try to find ways to improve your life however you can. Now, for whatever reason that you feel stuck, maybe you feel like, you just don't have any income coming in and you don't know where to look. Maybe you just got to start looking other places. Maybe you just got to change your perspective. A lot of times if you change your perspective, you can always find new thoughts and new ideas. But the biggest thing here is to understand that you should never feel stuck. There are always plenty of options out there. We just get fixated on whatever the thought or idea is of the situation that we're in. And we just worry about that. We sit and we dwell on it and continue to just think about that specific situation. So much so where it actually, can lead us to anxiety and depression and make us think that there's no end in sight, when in fact, we're so fixated on this idea that we don't see all the other options that are there for us. So don't ever feel like you're stuck. Don't ever feel that, life is treating you unfair. Life can be a struggle at times, but it comes in cycles, it comes in moments. And you just have to look for your next moment. You just have to keep pressing forward. And you'll see that in time, you won't be stuck anymore. But we need to actually start looking at is those things you can do daily. Maybe it's just something little. Maybe you are busy. Maybe you don't really have a lot of time. Maybe you go to work and you come home and maybe you have a family and you have to deal with your family, and then you have maybe 20 minutes a day. Start doing something positive in that 20 minutes. That's going to help you get you out of the situation you're in. You should never feel stuck. There's always plenty of options. We just have to open our eyes to these options. And so you really need to challenge the way you're thinking, as opposed to sitting there looking at what the issue is. Look for options. Do something different that you don't normally do. Break routine. If you always, get up in the morning and, shower, go to work, and then come straight home and do family stuff, and, whatever your routine is, break it up. Instead of just coming right home, maybe go to the gym. Maybe, go do something else. Go to a spot you've never been, right? Go get a coffee or something right after work, or do something random. And you find that when you start doing random things and you get out of this whole idea or, the same routine, right? You start noticing things different. You start seeing those other options when you're not doing your regular routine. And it's hard, especially in this day and age. We like routine because it's comfortable. And so to break routine, is extremely hard for us. And we won't want to do it because we feel like, I got all this other stuff and this is why I have this routine. Instead of just coming up with an excuse, just go do something. Go do something new. And you realize that you won't feel stuck anymore. You realize that, hey, maybe by chance you go to the gym, you're trying to break up your routine, and then you're looking at the board, and perhaps even on the board, maybe there's salsa dancing classes. That's something different. You've always wanted to take salsa dancing, so go to a salsa dancing class. Doing something different outside of your routine is going to lead you to other options that make you not feel stuck. Or maybe you feel like you don't have the money to do all these things, so there's plenty of other free options out there. Maybe you just want to go on a trail run, trail walk, whatever the case is. If you feel like you're just stuck, it's good to always get out and break out of that routine. You feel like you get this renewed energy when you break routine. Your body likes this new change, right? So maybe you just go on a trail walk, or just go for a walk in some place you're not used to, right? In a neighborhood you're not used to. And, give yourself some air. Get away from all the, news, get away from all the social media, and just give yourself a break, right? Because I think that is a big thing that can make you feel like you're stuck, because you're looking at social media and you see all these people perhaps, going on vacation or getting in shape, and then you just feel like you're more stuck. And it's just this negative feedback loop that you're falling into, and you need to break out of that. And so the best way to do that is to cut off all that stuff, even if it's just for an hour a day, and then go out and do something new. Just get some fresh air and allow yourself to think, and you'll find that you find new options, you find new ideas that you didn't realize you had, and this can help you become unstuck. Maybe you just feel like life itself is just treating you unfairly. Don't start thinking about those kind of ideas, because those ideas will sit forever with you. And every time that you feel like you can't make any progress in life, you go back to that. You'll blame all these outside elements that actually have no direct impact on you. It's always easier to blame those other things, but instead just switch it up, and you'll realize that maybe I don't need to watch the news all the time. Maybe I don't need to see all the chaos that's going on. Maybe I don't need to continue doing this routine, because it's driving me up the wall. So find yourself and do that, and understand that you can go out and try new things. Break up your routine. Do whatever it's going to take to stop you from feeling like you're stuck. And if you feel like you just don't have the time, it's because you're not setting priorities. You need to set this priority. If you're feeling stuck and you feel like it's really becoming a mental burden, then you need to actually set priorities. Because your mental health is what's important. Your mental health is extremely important, or else everything else will come crashing down. There's only so long that you can go on before your body starts giving out, and you just start to lose it, right? So just be mindful of it. Just be aware that you can do something to help prevent you from thinking that you are stuck, because you're never stuck. There's always options out there. And a lot of times we fail to see those options because we're just stuck in the same routine and don't look elsewhere. So I hope this helps you guys. If it has, smash that like button. Till next time, I will see you guys later.